Hello, it is Thursday, December 11th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It is a Thursday crossword today, so we're going to be solving a puzzle with some kind of interesting or intricate theme, and today's interesting or intricate edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Charles Labus, Alex, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They are, of course, responsible for keeping this channel going day in, day out, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to them and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos available to patrons, and there's also the call for questions for this month's patron Q&A. So if you'd like me to answer a question on the upcoming Q&A video, just drop your comment in the post that went up yesterday for the December edition of that series, and I'll answer your questions later in the month. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon at any level. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get on to today's crossword by Kevin Curry, who's contributed around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Thursday crossword, so the theme will be a bit interesting in some way, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Okay, against, anti, maybe? Let's see if that works. Alan of PBS's Scientific American Frontiers. Don't actually know, but I'm taking a wild stab. It could be Alan Alda, maybe? Let's see if that works. Spoils. The spoils of war could be, loot, lucre. Wrapper at a Japanese restaurant would be nori, the seaweed around sushi or something. Steps up to as the line would be toes the line. And then right-leaning type could be, so you read this and you think it's maybe a political clue, but nope, it means typography, text that literally leans to the right. So it's italics. Seal, ellipsis, SWAT, ellipsis, B, ellipsis. What is going on there? Seal, SWAT, B. I don't know. This looks like dream something, doesn't it? But I don't know what. Unsolidify. Yeah, to unsolidify something would be to melt it, turn it from a solid to a liquid. Plane divider would be an aisle on an aircraft. And then contraction, that's a homophone of aisle. Well, you could simply say aisle, I apostrophe LL, or I will, sounds like aisle. So this is dream, but I don't know what the rest of it is. Seal, SWAT, B, I don't know. Dream team, a SEAL team, or a SWAT team, B team? Yeah, dream teams, I guess. Why is it dream? The ellipses are meant to imply a sort of dreamlike state or something? I don't know. I think this must be the answer, though. I mean, these are all things that can be teams. SEAL team in a military sense, SWAT team in a sort of militarized police sense, and then B team in the sense of the kind of second stringers. Okay, so super trendy. Hot, I guess. Oops. Electrified Olympic weapon. Right, an épée, which is electrified. The fencing sword is electrified so it can determine when a touch has been made. Collect as rewards would be to reap rewards. Huggers are arms, I guess. So, yes, Greek goddess swallowed by her father and rescued by her future husband, Hera, husband of Zeus, or wife of Zeus. Work of Bellini or Bizet. They might have did in fact compose opera. If you're acting collectively, you're as one. And then English town known for its salt would be Epsom salt, famously. So to be worthy of a particular reward would be to merit that reward. And author Zora Neale Hurston was a novelist. Their eyes are watching God, etc., I believe. Toward the back of the boat. If you're towards the back of the boat, you're aft in the boat. Suisse peak, right? So Suisse is spelled, in French. So we're going to spell Alp, one of the Alp mountains in French as well, with an E on the end. Okay, in the style of would be à la, also from the French, or to the or of the. Something learned the hard way, often. A life lesson? Yeah, that works. Organization promoting international goodwill. Not sure without more crosses. Let's look at the crosses on that. Stead, right. So in your stead would be in your lieu, in your place. Instead of that, in lieu of that. Coin with 12 stars on it, the euro coin, the currency. Some ways off would be afar. Organization promoting international goodwill, right. Oh, Peace Corps? Yeah, it's probably the Peace Corps. Okay, so this would be eco, yes, sustainable start. Eco, you might put that prefix before things related to sustainable whatever. Okay, utopia, ellipsis, 10, ellipsis, ideal. And the end of this looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Oh, I misspelled lesson. Whoops. Oh, okay, perfect. Yes. So utopia would be a perfect world. 10 is a perfect score. Ideal is a perfect sort of model of something. Okay. So, but I don't get the dream bit here, so I don't get the something, I don't get whatever comes before perfect here either, unfortunately. Quit. Cease? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's right. There might be other possibilities. Hand sanitizer eliminates the need to do this. I'm not sure. Hand sanitizer eliminates the need to do. Boy, I don't know. Soul's sister. I'm not sure about that either. Oh, Luna? Like moon and sun? Oh, picture perfect. Why? Dream, picture. I don't understand what's going on with that. Sorry if I'm missing something really obvious here. I just don't get it. All right, what about this? Big wheels in the Vatican. Oh, the Pope Mobile, probably. You know, the vehicle in which the Pope travels. Or not travels, but is sort of displayed, I guess, in public. And I don't know. Do they use that anymore? I'm not sure. Ray Charles' first #1 R&B single, 1954. I'm not sure. Warms up for a race, say. Jogs, maybe? Not sure. 2022 book paying tribute to a 1960s rock legend. Oh, maybe Jimi Hendrix, because then this could be Jogs. I bet that's right. Business page news. Yeah, an IPO, an initial public offering when a company's enters a public stock market, listed in a public stock market. Word with heavy or scrap, heavy metal or scrap metal. Puff, Komodo, and Smog. These are dragons. Oh, there's a band called Imagine Dragons. And I couldn't tell you anything about them, but I've heard their name, and I bet that's the answer here because of that I am at the beginning. So, dream, picture, imagine, right, okay. So I guess what's going on here, we're just sort of dream teams, picture perfect, imagine dragons. The dream, picture, imagine, they all just mean sort of conjure this image. And so the way that these are phrased with these kind of ellipses, it is sort of, saying it's kind of a dreamlike way of writing them. But it just means like, oh, you're suggesting the thought. You might imagine these in a kind of thought bubble in a cartoon strip or something, comic strip or something like that. I think that's what's going on. There might be a revealer that does, like dream up some teams. Oh, SEAL, SWAT, B, you might say. So I think that's what's going on. There might be a revealer that gives us something more specific, but maybe not. Who knows? We'll find out. Right. Hand sanitizer eliminates the need to do this. Rinse. Oh, right. Is that true? So what, you wash your hands, you don't rinse them, and then you do use hand sanitizer? Or I don't quite follow. Or does it mean you just don't need to rinse off the hand sanitizer in general because you just sort of rub it in? I'm not sure. Anyway, I think it's the answer. Quit. Probably should be able to see this, but I can't. Art class staple paper? Is that too obvious? Columbus's smallest ship. Yeah, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria were the three. Landing area in a long jump. A sand pit, right? In a like Olympic long jump or something like that. Quit. Oh, right. Yes. Quit past tense. Yesterday he quit. Yesterday he ended the contract or whatever. Okay. Slip out in a way. Seep out in a way, like liquid from a container. Big Apple debut in 2010. The iPad. Quote from Homer. Oh, right. Homer Simpson, the Simpsons character, says dope. Okay, so right. I mean, you read that and you think it probably is. You think it's going to mean ancient Greek Homer, but nope. Okay, no harm, no foul. It's okay. You might offer abrupt endings of a sort. TKOs, technical knockouts in boxing. Sign for cheap admission. Yeah, this is certainly the official status of theatrical production in the New York Times crossword. SRO for standing room only. Cry over spilt milk. Why do I not see what that is? Cry over spilled milk, question mark. I don't know. I don't know why I can't see it. Luxurious. Ooh. Oh, this is just oops. Oh, okay. You spilled the milk and you say oops. I guess that's the answer. Okay, luxurious. Ooh, nice or something? I'm not sure. Pan in the butt. What does that mean? A gong? Like a big pan? I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't know. We'll come back to it. Narrow openings are slits. Take inspiration from would be to. I'm not sure. This clue's number for the youngest U.S. president. Oh, okay, so the youngest U.S. president, 42 years of age, I guess. So then take inspiration from would be. Oh, I owe this to you. I take inspiration from your example. Okay, I think that's probably what that is. Nick of Cape Fear, right? So in the remake in Martin Scorsese's remake of Cape Fear, that featured Nick Nolte. A replay might be seen in this. It might be seen in slow motion. Cable staple since 1972. TBS maybe. Cable staple. S doesn't look really good here, does it? I got a. I'm not sure. Okay, prepares to throw. Probably ends with an S. Yeah, snow cone. It's a treat. Reunion group. Clan, like a big family group. Cybersecurity concern. Lottery-style gambling game. Keno or something? I think that's probably right. Oh, I got a woman. That'll be what that is. Prepares to throw. Yes, prepares to throw is aim. Yeah, you aim and then you throw. Okay, that's what it is. Cable staple since 1972. Oh, HBO is what that'll be, of course. And then cybersecurity concern is a hack. Okay, good. So that's all fine. Electrical units are ohms, probably. And maze runners sometimes are mice. Yeah, you have mice in a maze. A laboratory or something. Universal donors type informally. Is that O negative, maybe? Never very confident about the blood types. I think that's probably right, though. So subject of an Oscars announcement. Okay, so the Oscars might announce who's going to MC the evening. New Zealand parrot whose name sounds like a Korean automaker. Kia, I think, is a New Zealand parrot, KEA. And that sounds like the car manufacturer Kia, KIA. Dreamcast developer is Sega, so that's the video game publisher. And then it made the Dreamcast console. And then here we've got Fish Scuba Army. Think Fish Scuba Dive. Think Diver? No. Think Army. How am I not seeing this? I don't know. This is ridiculous. Pan in the butt. Don't know that either. Oh, yeah, this is a tricky little corner for me. Echo starter. I don't know. Don't know what that's about. What a dog might do to its owner. lick or would it done 4 letters? I don't know. Puts 2 and 2 together, say adds. Hopefully it's that simple. Oh, ooh la la is luxurious, right? Of course. Oh, maybe it is lick. Could it be? Popular stick figure webcomic. I'm not sure. CD doesn't look very encouraging for the end of a word. Quizzes. Well, quizzes could be asks. You ask something of someone. Echo starter. Oh, is this something to do with Amazon Alexa? Yeah, they've got Echo something. The devices, I guess, are what's called Echo, and then Alexa is the virtual lady who lives inside of it. All right, so pan in the butt. What is this? A goat? Oh, Pan. Like Pan the mythological figure, or why in the what is goad? Like you bother someone, but I don't. Sorry, I don't know why I can't see what this is. This is very frustrating. Oh, I didn't look at this clue. Children's author Blyton, Enid Blyton. That's definitely true. So what's this then? Think fish scuba army. This corner should not be so difficult. Think. Come on, give me a break here. Fish tank, scuba tank, army tank. Okay, finally. Pan in the butt is goat. Why? What? What? Sorry, I don't know. This is a catastrophic ending here. I just have no clue what's going on. Go at? If you go at someone? I don't know what. I still don't understand the pun. I'm sorry. I feel inept right now. I feel absolutely inept, but I cannot understand the pun in this clue. I don't know. I'm sorry. Is it Pan, like the mythological figure? I don't know. I don't know what this is getting at. I'm really sorry. Okay, so this is think tanks. Oh, XKCD. Yeah, I've heard of. Oops. Yeah, I think like programmers like this. Okay. That comic, but right. So we've got think tanks there. So yeah, we didn't end up with a revealer. We didn't end up with a revealer, and I didn't end up with comprehension about pan in the butt question mark goat. What? Sorry, it's probably more obvious that I'm making it, but I don't. I seem to be incapable of doing that. Go at. I don't know. Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm sure many of you are yourselves uncomprehending of my incomprehension. Why does he not understand this clue? You might be asking. Well, you can explain it to me in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server because I need explanation apparently. Yeah, this last corner was a tricky little finishing area for me for whatever reason. Let's go over our theme, which indeed had no revealer. So we've got Seal, SWAT, B, Dream Teams, Utopia, 10, Ideal, Picture, Perfect, Puff, Komodo, Smaug, Imagine Dragons, and finally Fish, Scuba, Army, Think, Tanks. So these are all, you could imagine all of these answers as sort of prompts to someone. Think tanks, imagine dragons, picture perfect, dream teams, and then their response might be these collections of suggestions, examples of the things in question. And there we have it. That was the Thursday crossword. So not a very convoluted theme as far as Thursday goes, but we didn't have a revealer, and it was somewhat elliptical, the kind of meaning of both halves of the clue. I mean, I got the teams bit, here, and the perfect bit here, And then I think it was Imagine Dragons where it finally clicked for me. But let me know how you fared with this one and what is going on with Pan in the Butt in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. And consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying it. I'll be back tomorrow for the Friday crossword themeless. None of this, well, we might still have stuff like this. In fact, Friday might be exactly the day we have more punny things like this that confound me. But we won't be imagining dragons or picturing perfect, probably. So join me for that tomorrow. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.